Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
Panelists Mustafa Dabo, Sajo Brito, and of course Lamin Somebody Dabo, Lamin AFS Dabo, who will be with you during the course of the program to bring you information that you need to know about the project and of course some of the upcoming developments. Mustafa will give us a brief discussion about the state of Banjul as of now, and also the project, a brief discussion of the project, what it entails, how it came about, and so on.
Thank you very much. But before that, Mustafa, can I just tell the people that we are partnering with iAfrica TV, and of course we are from Kerr Fatou to bring you this live broadcast, and of course it is sponsored by our partner who is Kalilu.com, involved in online retail selling, buying and selling. And like she rightly mentioned, we are here today to witness what is described as a massive rehabilitation project of Banjul's sewage and drainage system, and of course a 37-kilometer of roads project in the Gambia. So this is a huge development to the people of Banjul, but one might say it's something that is long overdue because this is the capital of the country that we are talking about. But we will leave Mustafa to take us through the details of this project.
Well, the details are somewhat sketchy, if you may. Based on what we know so far, the project is going to be, it's a pre-financed project, meaning it is this Hadim Gay of Gay Enterprise who is going to pre-finance this project at a tune of about $1.9 billion.
Is right.
It's about $36 million, $36.5 million to pre-finance it, and then upon completion hand over the project to the Gambia government. It's basically to construct a 37-kilometer roads in Banjul, but to also build the sewage systems. We know that when it comes to the outlook, Banjul is perhaps one of the most terribly looking cities perhaps in West Africa. I've been to a couple of cities, not a lot, but a couple of cities across Africa. And, I mean, Banjul could be a lot more better.
It could be better.
So I mean, the project is also going to focus on beautification, like it's going to have some green ups, in some places in the city. It's going to this Hadim Gay is little is known about him, though, as far as
little is known about him, but little is known about this entire project too, because apart from the money part, we don't know about the tendering process that was involved with this project. Like you mentioned earlier on, that you said it is pre-financed, but still I am meant to understand that everything that has to do with government needs to go through a tendering process.
Well, yes. I mean, this is one of the issues that you could say it's controversial about the project.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there who are of the view that this project is single sourced. It's given to an individual to do without tendering.
Yes.
Of course, we are told that the argument on the other side of the divide is that because this is pre-financed by this individual, it doesn't have to go through tendering. I have not seen the rationale of. I cannot rationalize that. I don't see the logic behind that. But yes, I mean, this is one of the of controversial aspects of the project. But you know that Mr. Hadim Gay is the one that we are told, that I was told by someone who in fact works in the government, that is the one who is doing some major construction
Like the State House mosque.
in the State House, like State House mosque, and some renovation also that had been happening at State House since Barrow came to power. But you may know that this Hadim Gay is also not new to construction within Banjul itself, and also even in Senegambia. He's worked with the government before. Often we know that one of the most, of course, this is not to say that this is the process is flawed or fraudulent, but we know that one of the most procurement and generally contract awarding in government is one of the most fraudulent activities. If you read audit reports time and time again, this is the reality. That is not to say that this process is fraudulent, but like I said, a lot of people question why it's not. It did not go through a tendering process. We're talking about a lot of money here, but of course let's also state the fact that the equipment, Mr. Gay and Gay Enterprise had already positioned its trucks and its caterpillars and various equipment across the city to demonstrate that they have the capacity to pull this off, and within a reasonable period of time, which is in our case the reasonable period of time I assume would be 1 year, because the Organization of Islamic Cooperation is having its summit here in 2019. This is a major
especially. So, what will be the feedback we will be getting from the people who live in areas where that will not be touched?
The relevance of this project to the people of Banjul.
Well, I think incredibly, because if you are talking about floods in this country, one of the most affected places are Banjul and Ibo town. That's the nature of this place. Remember that we today sit in an island, sort of investigated the previous administration to sort of start on a right footing. She started to probe what was going wrong here, and based on what we know in their presentation of report of that investigation, it was stated that there were 7 bank accounts that were being operated by the council before she came, and when she came she closed down 6 and maintained 1, which saved them some couple of about little over $2 million. She'd also started some reforms in their IT sector, and also she started some. So if this project comes at this time, obviously the mayor's selling proposition to his people would be that, well, I am the guy for the job because I've come within a very short span,
And I was able to.
and I was able to do this. And we should also see that if this ends by 5 years, even though it's taken care of by the central government. But if this ends by 5 years, it would have been 4 years into the mayor's term. It would have been, say, a year to the election, or less than a year to the election, the mayoral election. So the mayor would have gone to the polls to say, elect me to complete this. We're just 1 year short. So I think this is a jackpot.
Yeah, and you know, Banjul has the BCC, of course, has contributed a lot in trying to bring to the notice of the government of what Banjulians are facing. So I in a way think that it will be a threat to efforts of trying to promote decentralization when it comes to development.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so too. I mean, one of the ideas of having regional governments is for the central government to divulge power, to decentralize administration, so that people in grassroots have access to basic amenities in a more sufficient and efficient manner. So if you look at it, of course, still now greater bulk of Gambia's powers are centered in the central government. So I think it's an opportunity in a way for central government to go into a partnership with local administrations to do things like this. I mean, that's very much possible, but for now what we have to a greater extent is concentration of power in the central government. But this is a great initiative. That is, if it doesn't cost taxpayers unnecessary amount of money. By that I mean, if we don't know, like I said, everything about the project. We don't know if this in fact should have cost far less. We don't know if somebody gets a kickback. We don't know a lot. But so far what we know is that this project is going to happen, and we know, of course, it's going to have some positive impacts on the life of Banjulians. And yeah.
And this is where people actually differ in politics. Like maybe for someone like you're worried about, okay, the tendering process, you're worried about accountability, you're worried about transparency, but probably to the average person out there, she's just worried about having a good sewage system and stuff like that. And this is where people really differ when it comes to the issues of politics and stuff. But we will now go to the Mandinka Bar.
Baraka bake allahu kumakan kendolto Mustafa anin Sadio badingolum be tembo mento komen kacabe lorim fanna menna wolemu nyim projet ko mi alon ko bilungola molu benta wala ko kunna maningol go dinningo nenga wuluta ato folo e ka vola denano pare nata da fo kulli wado sita e kana to diala mi alon ko wonin denano nyin kana fatale bilungola ni ko projet ko ibajala ko womu tolete mi alon ko o mala to foloti bare bi to mi alon ko abe dila wala nyinte ko do ko mi alon ko abe kala Banjul kono pour ka yiriwa ndiro na fe nan ka ngatan ko boy anin ko le al men bo dending Banjul la mbedo la karola bare mbedo men buga son kuntili wala molbe sabatini o mbedo kono o mo fenede mi alon ko ngaybe balem anu ngajele ko fanan ko Gambia la carte fayo mi alon ko wole ketanum 2016 president ya nyinoto ko lesono la mansa kunda e bengo soto Banjulle ya ke dinkirato dami alon ko wole mu ila A22 jimba woni naje ye kalimol di mi alon ko akeda lahi do di Banjulun kolye ko ibe falindirol kela ali halo la Banjul sate o kono komen dunia la karola ni tada fata findu tiliji même West Africa ti bankolu men alon ko delni be naneri woli la capitalolu ye topoto baake wakamala bilungo kafuta lungo ma mi alon ko wongani yolu wollelu be topoto kan anu ngakalam da ko cabinet me alon ko wala minister la perango nyinti wala sita nyin ko kunna pour ka silo yeleno nyindo ko sikeno nyamena anu ngaje ko fanan kabiri meyo carte fayo fanan be sotola wato men na Gambia banko kanjam Banjul la karola mayores rogi malik lo aye afana la hidolu yitandi ko abe Banjul falinna tamandir nyaado anim fanan ka kuol na ve membe kala muna fonti Banjul na silali wodo wo kamala ni a projet ko nyi ngayma ko men Mustafa nin Sadio ya fo nyamen sanju lulu wucole fota anu politiko la fannala abe sembentu yandro ken wala mola membe la fila pour ka tenten makamoto memba bulu bi lungala bari ni ajube ko le sanji lulu wokono natara meyo la karolam iba fala ko sanji nani projet ko nyin bekela fendi me alon ko abe wodo kundila sanji kilo membo tulaje wodo obadar la mari ase chodiro kenole ko mentu daje drong womunyin domande ngoldi wodo aliyembula ngo labang ngana kudo ke meni mankliya wose keno ay karaban jetile president Adam Barrow fanan abete moment do fanan se lono la ay tande ko president Jawara tarda nun janne yaya jamme fanan tarda janne bari nga fole ko mbe kulu kela na nyin sanji lulo kono mi alan ko nyunu dolo nene mammenke o fanan se keno siloti no pour wo fanan sala la foy tandino ka dabula president ya nyino do 2021 Gambia banko kam odo ngaje ko Mustafa anin Sadio anin Fatmata nyimo fenede mi alon ko abe wuluro keno la sinin sama mo jama da dala kara pour nyobore ngol men yalon ko mina simal la ma do ala baraka.
Of course, we acknowledge the presence of companies on the occasion. We have people from the Banjul City Council and of course the newly formed organization Beno Bokab Japale President Barrow, who have their own motive, of course. Also some media companies. Mustafa, it wouldn't do just to proceed without discussing the actual impacts this project has on the Gambia at large, especially the economic impacts. Banjul.
Yeah, I think the president is already on his way. I think they almost here. We can see the convoy already. But what she is saying is that the impact of this project on the Gambia in general. I think, like we said earlier on, we are having a conversation, and then we said, is this a facelifting thing? Like, because we are having other things like the OIC and stuff. So is this like a facelifting? You know, to say, okay, hey, we also have a capital like this.
Yeah. Well, by the time the OIC happens, a lot of this, by the time the OIC comes, a lot of the project would not have been completed. Because the OIC is coming in November 2019.
Yeah.
But of course, it's important that you try as much as you can to give the capital, to give the capital, some appreciable looks, in terms of its roads and I think that is also playing a part in it. For the OIC, it's not just the capital; it's also some roads in the greater Banjul area, and some. The conference center you were, and also a presidential villa. So, of course, I think it's part of the OIC's preparations, but also the greater part of it. I think it's the politics of it. I think that. I knew you will come back to that. Yeah, I think the greater part of it is the politics of it. Right. And if you ask me, I think it works. It works. In this country, when you want to prove a point, you have to build this kind of structures. And a common person believes them. And it's our way of, it's how we perceive development. It's how we need to see structures too. So yes, when the president says, I'm going to do this, and he did it, and come to people and say, I promised this and I did it, of course it can facilitate his return to State House. That's something to believe. It's likely.
That's good. I think the president is almost here, but from the background you can see there's so much dancing going on, and we can already see the convoy. But before that, I just want to summarize everything into the Wolof language. Mbokk yi ñoo seetaan ñun la fii si Kër Fatou ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi partner ak kii nga xam ne mooy Eye Africa TV di leen indil live broadcast bi nga xam ne ñu ngi ko nekk di defee fii si Banjul si lii nga xam ne moom la ñoo ooyee Banjul project bi rehabilitation project of sewages ak drainage system bi si capital bi. lii nag dafa nekk project boo xam ne ñu ngi ko jox kii nga xam ne mooy contractor Hadim Gueye nag nekkut koo xam ne ku ees la si biir Gambia bi yàgg na di liggéey fii si wàllum li nga xam ne mooy construction liggéey na ak former government bi ak léegi nag mu ngi liggéey ak kii nga xam ne mooy président Adama Barrow. Hadim Gueye def na yeneen construction si Gambia like State House juma bi nga xam ne moo nekk si State House buñ nekk di rehabilitator so contract bi nag comme niñ ko waxee rek si kalamay angale ak si soose mu ngi cost Gambia bi li nga xam ne mooy 1.9 billion dollars nekkul xaalis bu ndaw nag waaye nag jar na ko parce que réew boo dem si li nga xam ne mooy sub region bi si Africa di nga gis ne Gambia suñu capital bi moo nekk li nga xam ne maanaam mooy bokk na si capital yoo xam ne ñoo gën a xalaat dellu gannaaw daal ngeen baalal ma si kàddu gi waaye lii nag nekk na loo xam ne lu important la waaye nag lan lam tekki si lii nga xam ne mooy wàllum politique lan lam tekki si kii nga xam ne mooy président Gambia ak lan lam tekki si kii nga xam ne mooy mayoress of Banjul nga xam ne moom mooy Rugi Malick Lowe lii nag tekki na lu bari saka buñ ko waree xool nag si lii nga xam ne mooy wàllum politique ak yeneen waaye nag dafa mel ni suñu gan gi ñoo xaar ak si na ba pare duñ def dara rek lu dul ñu seetaan loolu moom ñu dellu si waat Mustafa, I think the president is arriving now.
Yes.
Adama Barrow making his entrance towards the event. At this juncture, we all should take a rise to acknowledge his presence.
Like we can see, the president has arrived. We are witnessing the arrival of the president and of course the mayor of Banjul, Rugi Malick Lowe. We can see the crowd cheering out there. There's a lot of dancing and singing going on. The president right there. Promises made and promises kept, Mustafa.
Well, I mean that's the mantra these days. I mean you could see it in a poster the president had placed around the traffic lights. so yes, I do not know if the president saw this coming or whether the project came after the president. The project idea was conceived after he became president, maybe.
Perhaps.
But all in all, I mean, it serves its purpose. And then I think it's a good project, at least for now, until we know if some wrongdoing had occurred.
Until we know the entire details of the project.
I think until we know the entire. So far, what we know, it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, because that is what a journalist can say. I mean, if you're not privy to everything,
you can only say much about it.
Yeah, you can only say what you know. So, but I think the most major one though would be on the 20th, because that is an electricity project, OMBG, you know, Gambia River Basin project. You should know, I mean, it's Senegal, Gambia, Mauritania, and Guinea, coming together to build a dam around Kelita, Samangalo. This is something that's been here for years and years, since Jawara days. It's been talked about, but finally it's coming to fruition. And then I think probably we are now joining Madam Ami Bojan Sisoko, the spokesperson of the president.
Assalamu alaikum badingolo mbetembo mento president Adama Barrow dunta nambaye bakonole bangola foroya juro badingolo wala mu Gambia bankola fansoto juloti itamuma national anthem comme nga fale nyamena president Adam Barrow futata nanne vice president honorable lawyer Usainu Dabo wala tata bendung aning Banjul mayores Rogi Malik Lo Sajo
Excellency Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, Your Excellency, the Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Representatives of the Chief Justice, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Mayors of Banjul, all protocol respectfully observed. Assalamu alaikum, good morning, and welcome to this launching ceremony of the Banjul Roads Sewage and Drainage Project here at the Banjul Mini Stadium. We shall begin with prayers, first by the Imam Ratib of Banjul, Alhaji Cherno Aliun Maska. Ya Imam, welcome. After the Imam, the government of the Gambia approved the project for the rehabilitation of roads, networks, sewage and drainage systems in Banjul. It calls for strong partnership with the
moment kana diamola wala mo Banjul ila kansulo la nyaton koti memu mayores Rogi Malik Loti tariko la karola komen ya senka nyamen nyim projet ko Gambia Mansa Kunda aning Banjul la City Council wala bulu nyoke pour kaje ko nyin do ko se sotono Banjul sate kono kasilolu senkan do ko mbedo la karola men tada fo mbedi mo anil lulu anim fanan choki nyolo sikeno tingrami alon ko nyin no fe ngolu be karla tambila ni wolle la fokata nin dulato dami alon wolem ba kono te anu ya fo fanan ko bon road law ma fon la fanan do ko be kala je baren ko la ko be kerine me alon ko nyin no fe ngolu men ka bo molla dinkiralto wol buka keno fente me alon ko e ka silo sotono pour kada bala dinkiralto dami alon ko e nyanda funtila ni woltola wodo nyin tare ko amu fennede me alon ko abebe dending ning simpanya kutola ko Gambia banko la capital o me alon ko wolem Banjulti a fananseta al hala nyama fada fendo tiliji nin dunia kono mol si nyangato nyamen bari mbete mbomen to Banjul al halo surtout alambe do dolu tanin nal man sono aje sero fanan na karola o kada fendi me alon ko ay kole aku bale sabu wo dalilo kamala dron ñing company o mi alon ko wolem Guy Construction Company ti tolu sasi ñin do ko ñing pour kata sanju lulu wucho kono langani wala landiro la karola woto men kana pour kana kalimol di drong abe loring podium o ñinto wala mu mayores ñinti Fatmata
who will be giving us a statement, of course, regarding the Banjul rehabilitation project. We all know the project is a collaboration between the government and BCC. It's just right that the mayor, gives us a detailed information about what this project will entail.
Mustafa mbete momento bajarole be kering ko nim biro be bulu naskaba mudala damma dati je bar mbij bar ya lalu ni man biro baja aka ke fendi mi alon ko felo buka sahaba ke wala na sande mbete momento mayores la molu be momo ke kan pour mol talon ko tonya mole lota podium modo mi alon ko a jarta itolien ne wura ma fajan nim fano be kala.
It seems we are not done receiving people yet. There are a lot of cultural groups coming in to support the president and of course the mayor of Banjul. We have a lot of them coming in and we are expecting more of them, of course. The mayor is still on standby to give her statement, but it seems her supporters and her people are taking this opportunity to show happiness, to show how happy they are with her, and show how supportive they are to her.
mbokk yi ba tey boo leen ñoo seetaan rek ñu ngi fii si Banjul si li nga xam ne mooy launching of the Banjul project gannaaw bi nga xamee ne nag def nañ introduction yi programme bi kii nga xam ne mooy Ami Bojang Sissoho léegi ñu ngi ñëw am kii nga xam ne mooy Rohi Malik Lo.
Bismillahi mina seytaani rajim bismillahi mina seytaani rajim bismillahi rahmani rahim. Good morning, Your Excellency, the President, Mr. Adama Barrow, Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, my Lord the Chief Justice, Cabinet Ministers, members of the National Assembly, the Honorable Lord Mayor of KMC, Chairman Birkama Area Council, governors, members of the diplomatic community, Imam Ratib of Banjul, the Bishop of Banjul, the Chief Executive Officer, Banjul City Council, able councillors, Banjul City Council, Banjul elders, my dear co-aspirants in the name of Ibufai and others, fellow Banjulians, invited guests, all other protocols duly observed. Madam Chairperson, as we launch the Banjul project today, it is like our dreams have become a reality. And therefore, we give thanks and praises to the Almighty Allah for His kindness towards us. Not only did I want to see the transformation of our capital city, Banjul, but how to make it happen became something to think about every day. During my campaign for elections to the mayor of Banjul, my slogan to transform the city was punctuated with a call on central government to support this laudable initiative. Today, as our dreams blossom into reality, my doubts have been cast aside with the presence of His Excellency, the President and Cabinet Ministers members at this launching ceremony of the project of Banjul. Madam Chairperson, it has not been an easy task to where we find ourselves today. However, this has been made possible by the immense sacrifices we have made both as a government and the people of Banjul. Madam Chairperson, as the first female mayor of Banjul, I am happy and proud to lift the banner and continue to champion the cause of women and youth in our collective drive towards nation building. Your Excellency, Mr. President, my office and all councillors take this opportunity to thank you and express the fact that we cannot repay you for the tremendous support you have given us. Thank you to my Honorable Line Minister and his able permanent secretary for your guidance and support. To the Honorable Bailamin Job, Minister of Works and Construction, tears will fall if I should recount the many instances that you stood by my side, giving me technical advice and charting the way forward for this project. The contractor is a Banjulian, and I'm sure he has his heart in this project. Madam Chairperson, I have no doubt that every single butut that goes into this project will be safeguarded and considered money well spent for the well-being of the people of Banjul and the Gambia at large. I therefore call on the contractor to give employment priority to the skilled youth of Banjul and to provide quality construction that generation will benefit from. The Banjul project, ladies and gentlemen, should be viewed as belonging to the people. All of us have a right to participate in the process from start to finish. My doors are open to all for any comments regarding the implementation of the project. Any suggestion or advice will help. I therefore call on the people of Banjul to be vigilant at all times and to remember that as beneficiaries, they should consider themselves as stakeholders. You voted me into office based on trust and confidence, and I want to reassure you that the promises I made to you will be fulfilled with the blessings of Allah. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Chairperson, let me thank Usman Jovate of the Gambia Ports Authority for his invariable support, not forgetting the Mauritanian community in Banjul, as well as Pat Panjai of Unique Solution, all of whom gave their immense support to my office in our drive to realize this project. To Standard Chartered Bank, thank you for your initiative in keeping the city clean. My thanks also goes to Sahel Bank for their support and not forgetting our friends in the diaspora, especially the Diaspora Club, who are regularly visiting us and giving their encouragement and support. I will also want to thank the CEO of Africell, Mr. Badarambai, Sol Fraser of Global Properties, Petrol Gas, and the Transport Union for their invaluable support. Last but not the least, to Alaji Jah, Makumba Sane, and the team Rohi Malik Low. Words cannot express how much you mean to me. To the people of Banjul, I applaud you to continue your belief in the leadership and to contribute your quota in our drive to make Banjul a city of our dreams. Finally, I want to assure His Excellency, the President, that we, the people of Banjul, are behind his national development plan and will make sure that he succeeds in this noble endeavor. On that note, Madam Chairperson, I sincerely thank everyone for their kind attention. May Allah bless this project and bless the Gambia. Assalamu alaikum. Ami, so ma balale 1 minute rek. Mange woni assalamu alaikum. Gannaaw bima sante Yàlla julli si yonente bu sell bi, maa ngi gërëm ñépp ñi nga xam ne ñoo fi teew tey. Gis naa fi suñ kilifa yu bari ñu mel ni suma pa Aliou Mbojang fi, anti Yam Sekang fi, anti Yamong fi, anti Yamu Daw Yabong fi, kulim juum suñ maam suñu yaay Aji Sukay Naka, ñoom Biiri Njaay, président kilifa Banjul yépp a ngi fi bi imam ratib toogee. Banjul kontaan naa tey ñun ñépp ñu bokk wax alhamdulillah rabbi alamin. Suma broda sagal na ma, yal na ko Yàlla sagal. Président Barrow jërëjëf. Sagal na ma, sagal na waa Banjul. Newoon naa leen tey du bésu tàccoo fecca bu projet bi pare dinañ ko ngénte dama bëgg nag magi Banjul yi gën ñoo góorgóorlu tiyeen ñu kurus bi macha allah su projet bi jeexee dinañ ko célébrer te jigéen ñaa jiitu yéen mi takk seen digali ba teg jigéen incha allahu rabbi su neexee yàlla duma leen rusloo te président Barrow duma leen rusloo newoon naa leen si suma campagne ne leen tiituma baalal leen ma rek tuuti ngir yàlla ñu dégloo newoon naa leen suma campagne ne tiituma ragaluma waxoon naa leen ne dina fogga bunti central government te am naa yaakaar ne su ma ko foggee dina ibeeku tey nag lépp leer na dama leen waxoon ne ku am président broda muy président jamono boobu suma baay nekkoon foreign affairs xanaa tey dafa gën a neex bi suma broda nekk président suma baay nekk ak vice président waa Banjul maa ngi acknowledge the presence of Benno Banjul mi nga xam ne suma ndijaay moo ko jiite maa ngi leen di ñaan comme li ma fi wax ku nekk na jël botam jël business am def ko ci projet bi foga naa bunta jooy naa waxtaan naa def naa lu nekk ba suma broda ak cabinet ministres am yi nangul ma ko kon nag projet bi waa Banjul seen projet la bu kenn toog këram naan suma business nekku ci bu yàqoo yéen la yàqul bu baaxee ñun la baaxal kon nag yéen ñëpp seen business la te ngeen ñaanal ma suma broda asalaamaaleykum wa rahmatullah
jërëjëf Mayor Banjul Rahimahlu
went through in trying to see the Banjul rehabilitation project
to have a
dream
proper
come into
sewage and
reality.
drainage system.
Sometimes
The Agency for Water and Electricity in the country has a crucial role to play in ensuring that the systems work properly and are maintained.
The key problems of their
On that
communities,
note,
bring them
I now
forward,
invite the
address
Managing
them to
Director
the
of
central
the
government
National
so
Water
that
and Electricity Company, NAWE, Mr. Baba Fatajo,
Definitely a dream come true for the people of Banjul, like she rightly mentioned in her speech. And one thing that definitely caught my eye is the fact that she is pushing the contractor to give more employment opportunities to the youth of not just Banjul but Banjul as well, which is something that is very important to me. And of course, she has also said that she is showing her support behind the president, especially when it comes to his national development plan. And like we mentioned earlier on, the politics of it is very interesting and amazing, Mustafa.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder why everybody talks to me about politics. But that's the thing. I mean, you could hear Ilo saying to President Barrow that we are behind your NDP.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, Honorable Hussein Dabo, Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, my Lord, the Chief Justice, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Secretary General and Head of Civil Service, I worship the Lord Mayors of Banjul, Permanent Secretaries, members of the National Assembly, regional governors and mayor of KMC, heads of public institutions, the Imam Ratib of Banjul and other venerable religious leaders present, the contractor, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, distinguished invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, and all protocols respectively observed. I feel extremely honored and proud to be associated with this groundbreaking launching of the Banjul Rehabilitation Project, which is part of a series of infrastructural facelifts that our capital city will benefit from. Today's event is both historic and significant. It is historic because since the advent of the sewage system in Banjul some 3 decades ago, there has not been any notable upgrade to live up to the challenges of urban growth. It is also significant in consideration of the fact that government has decided to shoulder the moral responsibility of intervening in the sewage subsector, putting into context NAWEC's financial situation to be able to embark on any meaningful investment in the sector. On behalf of the Board of Directors, management and staff of NAWEC, I wish to thank the government of His Excellency President Adama Barrow for the foresight and exemplary leadership in this drive. We are indeed comforted by our government's desire of not only providing the policy guidelines, but coming in with real action to address the needs of the citizenry. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the importance of sanitation and solid waste water treatment cannot be overemphasized. In addition to its residents, the city of Banjul receives thousands of visitors on a daily basis and is strategically located in an ecologically sensitive area and therefore requires an efficient sewage and water waste management system to help avert wastewater infiltration and exfiltration into the environment due to the leaks, which majorly results to freshwater pollution as well as other environmental and public health threats. Our current sewage infrastructure is no more fit for purpose and needs a complete overhaul and its various components. It is in that light that the project we are here to launch today cannot come at a better time. Your Excellency, distinguished audience, we must all be concerned and alert to the fact that both the capacity and quality of freshwater sources are declining drastically in all over the world, the Gambia not an exception. Groundwater sources are being rapidly depleted and facing the threat of contamination. Surface water sources are largely contaminated and the infrastructure needed to treat the used water are either non-existent, requiring substantial investment. In this regard, it is fundamental that concerted long-term measures are taken to ensure that wastewater released in our water bodies do not lead to their contamination. We owe this to ourselves and generations yet unborn. On the side of NAWEC, I want to assure our fullest support and collaboration in the successful implementation of this important project. We have the required competence in-house to provide guidance and support whenever and wherever needed. Having the experience of operating and maintaining the facility since its inception has given us enough familiarity and knowledge of the Banjul sewage system. We recognize and appreciate this intervention, which we believe will go a long way in assisting us enhance the operations of the sewage system in Banjul. Before concluding, I want to encourage the contractor to open a constant line of communication with the NAWEC team to work closely together in the successful implementation of this important project. Our doors will remain open for consultations and maximum support to this project. I therefore urge for a strong collaboration from all relevant stakeholders to ensure a hitch-free execution. On that note, and with those few remarks, I pray for Allah's guidance in successfully seeing us through the entire project implementation. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Fatou, Managing Director.
Bele o moy nyola badingolo wala keta moti mi alon ko wala marsa Gambia la courant ni jela fanna nyina memu NAWEC la director ti Mr. Baba Fatou ay kuma kangol foko de mantora kol mi alon ko wala be kering Banjul sata o nyin kono wala mu dinkral men alon ko wala mu o jinore ngolu la ta dinkra nyinti tinyar kol soto tanu jele anu wonata ka sababu ke sena nyina karola dolu beje ay tinya lanjuro nyin sabu ji sena nyina karola le ay tandi fanan ko de lodula bambande nyanta sotola pour ka je ko nyin contractor memu gay construction company te eni NAWEC si nyomo no ela Banjul tundo nyina pour kay bulodu nyobulo ay kiliro fanan ke kanu ka doku nyolla men yalon ko wolle mu stakeholder ti pour se bulodu nyobulo ko wolbitano nyame wala keda baba Fatou ala kuma kan I mem fay fo ñokono
Barrow, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Your Excellency Mr. Ousainou Darboe, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, my Lord Chief Justice of the Gambia, Honorable Ministers, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Secretary to Cabinet, and National Assembly members, Lord Mayor of KMC and Lord Mayoress of Banjul, Service Chiefs, governors, members of the diplomatic corps and development partners, senior government functionaries, district chiefs and Alkalulu, Council of Elders of Banjul, distinguished guests, the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor to be given an opportunity to deliver a speech in the groundbreaking ceremony of the Banjul Rehabilitation Project, marking yet another significant milestone in the development of transport infrastructure in the Gambia. A significant milestone in the sense that it represents the beginning of major rehabilitation works on our aging urban roads and drainage networks. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Banjul has a road network in excess of 37 kilometers, with more than 20 kilometers of primary, secondary, and tertiary storm water drains designed to empty their contents in the Tanbi wetland via outfalls at Lassowav, Gambia High School, Hopkinson Street, just to name a few. Originally, the network of drains in Banjul were connected to a major ring canal, a pump station, and a dike, the Bond Road, to protect the city from high tides from the estuary and from storm runoffs, which then protected the structural integrity of the road infrastructure within the city. Studies have revealed that the soil under the city of Banjul consists of mainly 3 layers. The top layer is mainly clay material. Below this is another layer of silty clay, followed by a layer of sand. The waterlogged soil conditions associated with these clay soils, coupled with shallow water table underlaying the city, pose major engineering challenges for the design and construction of bituminous roads under increased and heavy traffic of container carrying trucks. It is therefore this reason that the road network under this project are being designed to reinforce concrete pavement standards and not bituminous asphalt as has been in the past, to withstand the effects of the weak soil conditions from below and the heavy traffic loading from above. In addition, an additional advantage of this method is that the minimal maintenance and durability associated with reinforced concrete pavements will economically compensate for its initial cost in the long term when compared with bituminous asphalt pavements. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the main objective of this project is to reconstruct the roads in Banjul to all-weather standard so that alternative routes could be created for heavy goods vehicles plying in and out of the Banjul port to various destinations without posing safety concerns for other road users in the city. The initiative, therefore, will also promote the choice of routes for motorists. Furthermore, the population living around the project areas will also have unhindered access to the rest of the city with improved environmental conditions through the reconstruction and rehabilitation of stormwater drains, sewage, and road infrastructure aimed at building resilience to withstand harsh climatic conditions that may likely trigger the submergence of Banjul. There is no doubt, therefore, that the construction of this infrastructure will have a strong social and economic bearing on Banjul and its people. The government of the Gambia in 2010 commissioned feasibility studies and detailed designs of the drainage system in Banjul through Royal Haskoning Consultants. The recommendations made by the consultants blamed inadequate drainage for the deteriorated conditions of the roads which we are gathered here today to remedy. The project scope of works include the following activities. For the drainage, it involves excavation of the outfall canals which drain into the ring canal, cleaning and desilting of the existing primary collector drains, cleaning and desilting of the existing secondary drains, cleaning and desilting of existing culvert, just to name a few. For the roads, works include the construction of all major roads in Banjul, including the Ring Road in Tobacco Road, to reinforce concrete standards. At this juncture, I would like to recognize the presence of the contractor Guy Enterprises, and I wish them well in the implementation of the project. As usual of projects of this magnitude, design and supervisions will be done by an independent consultant working with the National Roads Authority and using the specifications of works as the yardstick. In conclusion, I would like to thank the government of the Gambia through the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure for the initiative. To this end, it is therefore our fervent belief and hope that the implementation of this project will significantly impact the living conditions of the residents of Banjul and will restore the pride Banjul is well known to her. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Senghor.
Weighting the significance of this project to the people of Banjul. Of course, he talked about all the relevant issues like the major engineering challenges that is faced by the city, which is why for the past couple of years there has not been like very good roads in the city. And of course, he talked about the supervision which will be done by independent consultants working with the National Roads Authority. Again, another thing which is absolutely significant, because most of the time we have projects like this and then we just leave it to contractors and then there is no supervision whatsoever, and then until the end we realize that maybe the amount of maybe the quality is not there. So the fact that the National Roads Authority is setting up an independent consultancy to supervise the work of the contractor is something of importance.
Also, he highlighted a very important point, which is the socio-economic importance that this project has on Banjul. We all know that Banjul is a very critical business hub. So the development of its roads, its drainages, and of course its sewages, of course, will go in a long way to promote and improve the economy of the Gambia at large.
Absolutely.
Baraka bake Sajo nim Fatimata Allah kuma kan yimalto badi ngolo ani sayin drong kalimol be bokam fanna la karola momi yalon ko wole bota diamola wole keta directorati membe fanna la memo National Road Authority ti lorola karola nin silo dada la koto ay kalimo do men ko mata wole nyinte ko kiskisiri bunda be tarla je pour ka do ko al halol jube ka je ko asike do ko nyaate ko men sarto la karola be kayti landirngol to nyamenna because waka kuntu ko nyaato le pour ko le a ko ka soto do bije nin project sival tamandita nin korosiro manna wajabi je dron e ka je ko do nyanta ka futa al halo men to beti ala karola waka mankila an waka na mantoro ni nimiso le sabo afoko National Road Authority ni bunda nyin membe lola o kiskisiro la ol ba jelale ko contractol si do ko ke comme ya sarto landi nyame santenga diam.
Honorable Ministers, Madam Lord Mayor of Banjul, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I am Hadim Guy Jr., General Manager of Guy Construction. We are gathered here today to lay the foundation stone for the rehabilitation of the roads, drainage, and sewage networks in Banjul. It is a private partnership project. Guy Construction is a fully owned Gambian company with 20 years experience in the construction industry serving our country. From our beginnings as a building contractor, we have grown over the years to the point where we fully confidentially challenge the position of being the largest Gambian-owned civil works and road construction company. Our achievements to date are immeasurable and range from the construction of offices, major and minor roads, and agriculture infrastructure, to name a few. As the capital city of the Republic of the Gambia, it goes without saying, Banjul should stand as a shining example in infrastructure development. Given the above, an extensive project comprising the overhaul of the drainage and sewage systems and the complete rehabilitation of major roads in Banjul is necessary and long overdue. Whilst we do not underestimate the tasks before us, nor the challenges that lie ahead, Gai Construction remains fully confident of being able to deliver the prescribed works to the required quality and standard with our total commitment. This project, we would like to express our profound gratitude to the government of the Gambia for the singular privilege of being the selected contractor to undertake a project of such national significance. Your Excellency, please allow us to assure you and your government that we will do whatever it takes to make sure that the final outcome of this project will be one that all Gambians will be proud of. In conclusion, Mr. President, allow us to highlight your government's commitment to the promotion of Gambian businesses, particularly the construction industry. We hope your policy of encouraging homegrown businesses will continue to foster growth for Gambians and Gambian-owned businesses. Hopefully by the end of the project, Banjul will cease to be a breeding ground for mosquitoes. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Hadim Guy Junior. Mbokk yi yaakaar naa Hadim mu ndaw li mu wax fii li ci gën a am solo mooy ñu jox liggéey bi waa Banjul yi waa Banjul di doomi réew yi ñu di ko liggéey loolu doon na loo xam ne dina gën a sawaral waa doomi réew mi pour ñi am métier ñu taxaw booloo gis ne ñu ngi taxaw seen compagnie yi mun a am liggéey si biir réew mi kon ñu ngi yaakaar loolu mu gën a yokku. Behind any success, there are dedicated people who have spent sleepless nights, sweat under the hot sun, and at times even skip meals. At this point, kindly allow me to congratulate the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure, and all the partners behind the scene to ensure that we witness this beautiful event. The ministry that ensured that the technical support and guidance is accorded to the realization of the project we are here to launch is the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure. Honorable Minister Ibrahim Asila is here to deliver a statement on behalf of his colleague, Minister Bailamin Job, who is here with us in spirit because the project is so dear to his heart. Honorable Silla, you are welcome to deliver the statement.
Thank you, the chairperson of the occasion. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adama Barrow. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Hussein Dabo. The Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, the representative of the Chief Justice of the Gambia and other judges of the Supreme Court of the Gambia present here, Cabinet Ministers, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Honorable National Assembly members, service chiefs, permanent secretaries, and heads of government agencies present here, our host, the dynamic Lord Mayoress of Banjul, who happens to be my own niece, Rohi Malik Law, governors and mayors, especially the mayor of Kanifing Municipal Council, and other local government authorities present here, distinguished guests, colleagues in the media, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Your Excellency, it is indeed a singular honor to step in for the Honorable Minister of Transport, Works and Infrastructure in this groundbreaking ceremony, which marks the commencement of the Banjul Rehabilitation and Rebuilding Project. It is worth noting that from the onset, It is His Excellency, the President Adama Barrow, who elevated the problems of the capital city as a national concern and requested for solutions to be given top priority. The Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure in turn programmed the necessary actions to realize this directive. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Banjul is in a dire state, and this is aggravated because of its role as the administrative and commercial center of the country. For the past 2 decades and more, this role has been diminishing, especially in discharging the various functions required of a capital city. And this is due to many factors. The lack of support from the central government over the last 23 years in the form of meaningful investments could have modernized and capacitated the city to attract investments. The resident population of Banjul is around 31,000 people, but the commuted population to the city always reaches 100,000 on a busy working day. There is a massive daily flow of traffic toward Banjul in the morning and in the same after working hours. This will continue to impact and take its toll on the capital. In addition, the activities of the Port of Banjul and the ferry services also have an impact. It is clear that Banjul has not been able to keep pace with this demand. Therefore, this project could not have come at a better time, as it is long overdue. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I indicate that the scope of the work of this project, among other things, includes the construction of 37 kilometers of roads, the rehabilitation of the entire drainage system, and the rehabilitation of the entire sewage system to be implemented within 5 years. The scope is considered as bare minimum and shall be as baseline scope of works as in any engineering, procurement, and construction EPC agreement. An EPC is considered to be the most expedient way to carry such works at the shortest possible time frame. It is estimated that this project, as outlined, will require about $35.6 million. The contractor, Guy Enterprise, will pre-finance the works for a period, especially the sewage system, which is in critical state of despair and posing serious health hazards, especially during the rainy season. The ultimate success of this project depends on the relationship and level of collaboration between parties, that is the contractor, the supervisors, the workforce, and to a larger extent, the beneficiaries. As such, I would like to implore the communities of Banjul to take ownership of this massive monumental project. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, these works and many others in future are among government's plans to transform the capital city, Banjul, into a modern city, and under the circumstances, the central government and other public and private institutions, such as the Gambia Ports Authority, the GPA, the ferry services, banks, commercial houses, and businesses operating in the city are employed to work with the BCC, which is the Banjul City Council, taking a fair share of the responsibility by working with the municipality. Your Excellency, the government continues to make promises, and solely we are delivering on those promises. Promises made, promises kept. We are getting there. The road may be bumpy, but surely it is not insurmountable. We shall get to the end of our journey with a record never broken in this country. Finally, I would like to use this occasion to thank all the stakeholders who have in one way or the other contributed in the planning of this project, and pray that Allah the Almighty guide us in its implementation and final handing over. I thank you all.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Silla. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today is an exciting day. And before I call on the next speaker, I will call on by Seni Seka to entertain us, and then we call on the next speaker.
Ay kalimol fay me yalon ko wala be dende nyim projet ko la karola do ko hameta pour ka tanim fanna menna aya foko dapansiro mi yalon ko avec la fanya dapansirolti kabonan guy construction company nyimbulu wobe kala ila siwed la karola comme ngavo nyamen dron jinori ngolu men yalon ko wala nyanda ka bomolu fe pour kanata mantora wulu molye wo fanna nyina foko wo dula nyina dapanso nyimbundala ako wobe bola nyimmolu bolo me ala wolem guy construction company nyindi ay tandi fanan ko de nyindo ko na tara ko aketa ko me hameta la nyamen banjul la ala halo abe wala falinna surtout ni na rajube capital wala mankutolu banjul foda jamal laje anun tarik lande wala karola aya foko lahidi jamala sotota menu be laring an wallahi dol fanam man sakunda be parering pour kaje ka wallahi dol noma pour ke timmandino nyamen na molu nyakoto baring do ko nyanda kala fannamenti ni ajube a do ko nyim man sakunda be e tewsiti la pour kaje ko akana dang kuma kan wala karola baraske ke baroti pour membe munafa osila moluma menu beje anu nyin contracto fanan me alon ko wala mu guy construction company ti ibe parerin ne pour ka doko kendo ke ka Banjul dia fasa ka Gambia dia fasa fatmada. Those are some of the few statements from the representative of the
Ibrahim Asila, of course, who represented the Minister of Transport by Lamin Job, who mentioned that the reason they've not been undertaking some developments is because of the lack of support they've been receiving from the previous government, which has been here for 22 years. Also, he mentioned that the reason Guy has been awarded the contract is because they will be pre-financing this project.
That's right. Promises made and promises kept, like he mentioned in his speech. And there was the Minister of Information, Ibrahim Asila, there representing the Honorable Minister of Transport, by Lamin Job.
Interesting speech. That's the goal. I mean, the work is to be done, but this one is just to do the ceremony and the politics of it. And the minister did say, well, the road is going to be bumpy, but it's not insurmountable. And I think he just said, he just re-echoed Barrow that they are going to do things that have not been done here before. They're going to break major records. So I think that's the minister speaking the language of the president.
He is the Minister of Information. What do you expect?
So Barrow himself is about to say something, and I don't want to preempt what he's going to say, but I imagine he's going to also say the same thing, that He has kept his promise to the people of Banjul, and that he will keep his promise to the people of the Gambia, and that he will come back to them next 5 years and demand or request another mandate. So I think it's a good platform to do politics.
I am definitely anticipating.
Also, the responsibility to ensure that this development isn't always $5.6 million that has been invested isn't always by taking up the responsibility of taking care of the roads, the drainages, ensuring that there is no more any other blockages encountered. To every right there's a responsibility.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean the fact that the government dedicate resources to this is commendable. I think it's a great initiative if it comes to fruition, and I'm sure it will. It's a significant development. You've heard Rohilo say that this has the condition in Banjul has given her a lot of sleepless nights. You've heard her say that, and you've heard her say that this is a dream come true for her. And whatever touches the hearts of the people impacts on their voting pattern. I'm just looking at the politics of it.
Yeah.
I just can't help it.
You can help it, I know.
So yeah, but all in all, I think it's a commendable thing coming from the central government. So now we are going back to
This is the President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency President Adama Barrow. Bu gaaw rek de na gaaw de
rogi malik lola nyaton kaya koto wobe sembo men dinola ala kanola karola moli me yalon ko wole mo banjulun kolti anim fanan bajala ko wobe lanno nyine kafula barin aya fo ala kuma kan tole ko niaje banjul ya tambindi aketa lanno le kono anim fanan ya sementu yandini to nyale kan ko mi jigida mola illa taala to nyala karola fanan ina da yekude odunga bulu woto e bajala ko sa nyo kanjam fandole bije nin nata be banjul bulu pour ko timmandi nin jike beje pour ko mafa ako wolanna suutu jama bije ay wolu nyaaja num abe banjul la ko miro al halo membe larim banjul la karola woto sa foko nin sibole be kere nun tekje ro ketale sino nyim bantale anum fanan 50 rolo fanan be kenola bari sa laramo kay wadata ko le kono
That's very interesting. I love those proverbs, and I can't even wait for the more interesting proverbs to come from the president himself. Like I said, I'm not anticipating the speech in English. I'm just waiting for the Mandinka and the local languages part, because that's when you really know.
I doubt though he would speak this time around in local languages. Maybe
I hope he does.
He may, but Barrow is a man of few words. Of course, he does like to. He can be controversial sometimes, but yes, but he's a man of few words. But one thing he's going to emphasize is what the minister has said already, and that is what we've seen on his tablets, that he has made a promise and he's
keeping them.
And that by the time he comes to the Gambian people to seek their mandate, he would have had a number of things he would have shown them to say, this is what I have done, and that is why you need to vote for me to become the president for another 5 years. So
there's a lot of dancing going on.
Yes, I think he's a happy man.
The spirits have been turned up. Of course, we have the Gambia National Transport Union at the center of the stage, the Banjul Beno, Japala President Barrow. At the center of the stage, dancing, clapping, chanting, showing the appreciation.
And of course, I suppose the youth
towards the project. I've not seen any banner indicating the.
Okay, Mustafa, you're crossing the line. You're crossing the line.
So yeah, I've seen some white T-shirts around, and that appears to be their favorite color. Somehow, Barrow is
white.
Also a very
peaceful.
Yeah, I imagine so. But all in all, I think it's a good day for Barrow. At least today you will have perhaps a break on the social media.
I know.
The youth movement, I believe, even if they were here, wouldn't want to be noticed.
Actually, the youth movement is around too.
The noise and the commotion going around regarding
to support the NDP, of course.
I guess a little entertainment before the president delivers his speech there.
One thing most significant though is that both ministers, both the Minister of Works and that of the MD of NRA have talked about the complex nature of construction, road constructions and sewages in Banjul, given the ecological, system that this place is situated. At Banjul, it's like we said before, it's at a place where the water table is not very much below the ground, and also that is what affects, they said, even some of the roads that were built. So this one, the minister was saying, it's going to be sort of a concrete pavement, as opposed to just putting some tar on top of it. It's going to be a concrete pavement. I think that's going to be long-lasting and putting of a tar. I mean, if you go around the Banjul, you see a lot of potholes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go. You don't have to look far before you see gravel. If they make this one a concrete pavement, it's going to be long lasting, and that's going to be better than likely going to be better than the previous ones we've seen so far.
Badi wulu mete momento saintenna momorondi alon ko ibem fele drong ko nga fale nyame mbulu du mbulu ter kanunta ya ay Africa television oning Kerr Fatou tema wumfende mi alon ko abe sunkuru kanne anunga santen balabo nyodo be Kerr mamola karola kanyo karban jelu jube surwal ga men nan duti wara so dawtu duma daw sandem be tembo men to nyin ada kurbol fanam nen yalon ko wolle be jang be mamol ke kan sainten kankurango me alon ko fito la karola nim fara ani mem fanan da nim boto wula wala wol be la manyaro ke kam bulu ba karola mara karo fanan na modol fanan du ba ka wodo yengal way du ma ko yengal wol fanan ba fe kanyola aduma bebe den nim menna do yani president be diamula fe mo be nyanda kala ma ko di na manke nim president diamula luwa kole o dali do kamala do e come ya vogliamo mariage la diamo to do niamo last card dorong so bobe kerenne anu nima mari na dala bulu kilo membe wulendiren zando na o jinni do wala arresti ko wala bomboldo o da zanden do president wala diamo do badu kam bambe jigirin ko abe kuma kawol fola bara ata kero kuma kan jambati mense mo nyamini waran kasimo baba mo e membe lori bari lada ko de national development plan bari karbanji tabulu
development plan do kuma la
karbanji tabulu bibi la men zero fatia dawoti ade national development plan minale anim fananga abe ala curayo fanam na fela na melo ko wala campagne la hido latti mandola fannati yo comme Banjul sa de obi tare ko dolem ko men kurukuruta bi lunga la abe commencer la ala kanato ay bang do koma simani jate kende akona ni harje frimba because nim Banjul dada fo ibe tambila Banjul e bugala fla la ko jannem Banjul di wona sera di mal wo mu ko dolti yo bari construction company fanan ila nyadon ko jing ayay tan ni lako fanan ko ning itol pareta ndo ko la koy hameda la nyame ako susulala Banjul ta wo sapin kan kudeta nyin kona ko be kala tare ko ja ko bari bari ne mol ba fala ko Banjul ga foko susulalu la capital olemu bari men kan nawo je susulal fanan kan nano fo kay kudu Banjul ko la ko tol bo turo falale wodo be kala kude mi alon ko ngalon wadi na Mustafa mole na yele rola ko sanjilul do ko keda kayra ko nole kibaro e janjam fo nyokono president be podium
ya jele fana ko man sekunda fana be banku dingol fasa kan ne bayritul mu banku dingol lelti andungi ma dinyi koditi balla nata ya disika ya ditol so fana mu fasa nyo fasante man sa
the vice president, honorable speaker of the National Assembly, honorable ministers, secretary general and head of the civil service, the Lord Mayor of Banjul, permanent secretaries, service chiefs, National Assembly members, members of the diplomatic corps, elders of Banjul, contractors, financiers and partners, all regional governors, and mayor of KMC, traditional and religious leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure and an honor to gather here today to launch the groundbreaking Banjul sewage, drainage, and road rehabilitation project. This event marks another milestone towards the realization of my government's development agenda, as stated clearly in the National Development Plan 2018-2021. We have prioritized development of road infrastructure to accelerate the social and economic development of the Gambia. This occasion demonstrates vividly my government's commitment to providing the city of Banjul with the best possible infrastructure to make the settlement more inhabitable. In part, it is a commitment in fulfillment of goals 9 and 11 of the Sustainable Development Goals.
while Goal 9 specifies the need to build resilience infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Goal 11 seeks to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe and resilient, and sustainable. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is well known that Banjul has been facing challenges related to floating and leakage of sanitary waste, coupled with the loss of the structural integrity of its roads due to high underground water table. The implementation of this rehabilitation project, therefore, cannot come at a better time than now to address all the roads drainage challenges confronting the residents of Banjul. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are aware of the importance of durable infrastructure for the socio-economic development of the country. Thus, given the urgency of the project, government has committed $35.6 million for its implementation. The project components comprise roads, sewage, drainage systems, and implementation will commence this year, 2019. I think I have said it several times, 2019 is the turning point for Gambia. Yes, sir. While my government spearheads the rehabilitation and rebuilding of drainage, sewage, and roads infrastructure, other public and private institutions and businesses operating in the city will contribute their quota by working with the Banjul City Council in fulfillment of their social corporate responsibilities. This is the opportune moment to work with the municipality to strengthen all municipalities and councils around the country. There is need to work on managerial capacity building and resource mobilization by improving their collections and accounting systems. For now, I urge all citizens to give their full cooperation for the proper implementation of this project. Noting that when completed, it will improve the welfare of residents in Banjul and beyond. Economically, the project will encourage more investment, infrastructure development, thereby creating more employment for Gambians and improving their incomes. Without doubt, the implementation phase will create employment opportunities for many Gambians, thus improving their livelihoods. All this will eventually contribute to poverty reduction. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, let me wish the contractor, Guy Construction Enterprise, and the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure a successful project implementation. I am certain that both parties will ensure that the project is implemented on time and in accordance with the specified standards. It is pleasing to know that the contractor, Guy Enterprise, has over the past years proven to be trustworthy, devoted and professional Gambian. I am convinced that he will live up to expectation. Finally, I thank all stakeholders who have in one way or the other contributed to the planning of this project. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to formally launch the Banjul Sewage, Drainage, Roads Rehabilitation Project for implementation. I thank you. Sit down, sit down. maa ngi nuyu di imam of Banjul di nuyu kilifa Banjul yëpp di nuyu mboolem kuy waa Banjul am mboolem kuy waa Gambie tey fu ma taxaw ni kontaante bu rëy la pour man ma taxaw fii pour launch projet bu mel nii pour Banjul Gambia de am na indépendance dem na juróom fukki at ak ñeneen moom la ñoo ñëw célébrer si londi buy ñëw nii loolu yàgg na lool Banjul mooy sun capital mooy sun city kon foo waxee Banjul rek mu ngi mel ni nga ne Gambia fogoon nañ ne liggéey Banjul waroon naa jeex man waru moon a fekk liggéey biir Banjul fii waaye nekk na lu doy waar ñun ñu ngee tukki di dem si ay yeneen dëkk di dem si yeneen city waaye suñ demee foofu ñun si sun bomba dañ dee gom ne ñun liggéeyul si sun city kon looloo tax ñu ne foog ñu takka sun ndigga xaar sun tànki tubéy pour liggéeyal Banjul ñu ne balaa nga xam sa waay nga aga kiram kon su nekkee ñu ngi dem ay këri jàmbur di fekk foofu ñoom seen dëkkaa ngi liggéey mu ngi baax ñun suñ dëkk baaxut loolu dafa rus kon loo tax ñu ngi ñaan waa Banjul ñëpp taxaw bokka loxo nekk ndey ak baay demba loolu lañ xamoon Banjul loolu lañ bugg a mu delluwaat biir Banjul fii am na kuy taxaw mu ne waa Banjul la waaye politique la ak propagande man su ma ne waa Banjul la sañ naa ko wax dëkk naa biir Banjul fii 20 years kon man ndongo Banjul la lu nekk Banjul rek xam naa ko Banjul fii laa yaroo ma nekk waa Pasiveran ma nekk waa Liman ma jàngee Muslim High School fii break time nag ñuy dooj di ñëw lekk ñebe fii si yaate nañ yaate nañ xam nañu bu baax moom mooy yaay Moses time boobu xam nga affaire yi taalibe school rek dëgër boppa da ngaa lekk ñebe bi di sànni plate yi doomam bi suy wax rek mu ne ko ñii suma client leen bàyyi leen waaye na aduna moo mel noonu loo gis rek history la loo gis rek taarika la affaire bi dem ba ñëw seen waa dëkk tey mooy président after 54 years waaye yéen baa waa Banjul man munu mel ne fay depuis si history Gambia sitting président bu nga xam ne moo nekk président musta daanu biir Banjul ba man suma jamono mooy force pour mu am biir Banjul fii kon maa ngi leen di gërëm loolu di leen santa soo gisee tey ma am doole boobu pour mun a taxaw ne dama liggéeyal Banjul kon yeeyu waaw Banjul yéen a ko def because soo ko nanguwut dëkk bu nekk si capital am lay seet capital bi fu mu jublu dëkk bi foofu la dee jublu te waa Banjul dañ jublu woon ne changement dafay am te changement boobu waa Banjul war nañ see gis seen boppa te loolu tax bu nga naa waa Banjul gis seen bopp maa ngi leen di sargal nag waa Banjul di leen congratulate si bés ngeen xam ne bés bii seen bés la waaye yéen a ko liggéeyoon waa ji loolu liggéey rek loolu lañ laa fay loolu lañ liggéeyoon loolu tax ñu ngi la ko fay di leen congratulate si independent buy ñëw nii mooy londi buy ñëw nii mboolem ku war gis sa boppa si independence yéen waa Banjul yéen a war a gis seen boppa si independence amoon na time su ñoo celebrate independence fii lañ ko doon defee mu nekkoon cosaan bu mag mu jógee fii dem feneen waa isiwaat noonu ko Banjul kon yéen a moom bés waa Banjul kon ngeen xam ne kontaan na ñun ñoo bokk mbir mi ma waa Banjul la jafe-jafe boo leen am si liggéey bi ñun suñ buntu yaa ngi ubbeeku pour ngeen ñëw ñu waxtaan si waxtaan rek mooy mun a yóbbu réew si kanam waxtaan rek kon maa ngi ñaan waa Gambie nañ jàppante nañ naka benn loolu rek moo ñoo yóbbu si kanam waaye ñiiroo ak naayoo nekk di saagante nekk di waxante wax yu ñaaw loolu amul benn njëriñ yóbbuwul réew mi fenn kon ñu ngi leen di sas waa Banjul suma nguur dafa takku pour liggéeyal Gambia wax nañ ne nag 2019 mooy turning point waaye nag suy nekk turning point warta nekk feneen dafa war a nekk Banjul fii Banjul dëkki cosaan la ñëpp benn mbokk la ñëpp xamante ni ñëpp dëkkandoo lañ te dëkkandoo nag ñu ne jàmm moo si gën kon su nekkee man fii laa dëkka jóge woon fi ñëwaat dëkka fii kon Banjul suma dëkk la waaye nag mboolem ku nga xam ne da nga jiite bés dina ñëw sa waxtu dina jeex waaye lan mooy sa fay lan mooy sa fay lu nga liggéey rek mooy sa fay kon kontaan na di gërëm waa Banjul di leen congratulate gis naa fi ñu bari ñu nga xamante naa ñoom gis naa fi suma ay classmate gis naa fi suma ay xarit gis naa fi suma ay dëkkandoo ñu mel ni ñoom Biri Njaay ñooy suma ay dëkkandoo lañ number 5 ak number 6 kon tey suma fi taxawee dama taxaw si suma kontaante dama taxaw pour war a delloo waa Banjul njukkal dama taxaw pour gërëm waa Banjul ne demba da ngeen taxaw 2016 ragalu leen ngeen taxaw tey mu nekk 2019 kon lu ngeen ñu taxawaloon war nañ leen a fay liggéey réew mi yéen a ngi si bokka da ngeen war a jiitu kon maa ngi leen di gërëm di leen sant di leen wax ne jërëjëf waa Banjul thank you
But most importantly, he has called on Gambians to maintain a very healthy relationship, Sajo, which I think is very important by improving on our communication, our way of communication, also urging on Gambians to stay away from violence. Peace is the key thing that can take us forward. Is a key element in national.
I love the fact that he is preaching peace today, which is very important and required of every leader, because at the end of the day, people learn from you. The attitude of the people is always a reflection of the leader of our country. So for him to be out here today preaching peace to the people is something that is of importance. Kon nak mbokki Gambie yena ko degandor tay ñu ngi Banjul comme nu ma leen ko waxee ci njëlbeen bi rek ci li nga xam ne mooy launching of the Banjul project. Président bi nag wax na yu bari daal maanaam wax na ci li nga xam ne mooy development plan sa bi waaye li ci gën a am solo nag wax na ci li nga xam ne moo nekk lii di jàmm boo xam ne foo war a nekk ci diggante ñun nga xam ne ñooy ay doomi Gambien président bi nag wax na ne tamit ne moom noo ko Banjul la tey so xaw ma nag na social media naka la ñoo jëlee boobu waaye wax na ko Barrow mu ne moom noo ko Gambie la de so jël leen boobu noonu ñu may leen boobu noonu tey nag Moustapha.
Yeah, I think it's a good speech, sharp. It serves the purpose. This is what we were expecting to hear from him. I think so far it's a good speech, and the project also, it's a good thing for Banjul. I mean, based on information available to us. The president hinted at something very significant. Banjul is not just a settlement. Banjul is a trade hub, and also it's a transit point where two things happen. One, a lot of people come to do business. Two, a lot of businesses pass through to other destinations.
Right.
This is where the ports is. Ports is one more significant place where trade in large volumes takes place. And that's where that's housed here. That's here. Banjul is the home. So Banjul is also the home to close to 3/3 or thereabout of government agencies and offices. It's the seat of power as well of the president. So all in all, this is, as Barrow rightly said, the most significant place in this country. It's not just the capital, but it's also the trade center. So it's important that its roads are built to facilitate that trade. That is why you hear him talk about how economically relevant this project is to the people of Banjul and to the people of the Gambia. So I think it's a good speech, short and precise and
to the point.
Quite a relevant project as well.
Sajo, before we go, Lamin will give us a brief recap of the president's statement in local language.
Aparaka pake metambo mento badi ngolu komen albota juberol ni ke kanin alhalo men na dron wala keda president Adama Barrow ala kalimolti ay mem fay pour ka daele roke ka silo vanambula me yalon ko wala be kala sababoti do ko se commencé no membe kala nyim projet koti Banjul lambedi mo ni lulo anim fanan tanin nala karola se sone ano molbula anin safaro la dinkiralto motol men yalo e kamar sandisol bondi Banjul la bada nyin na memo poroto di ka findindi banko kan tarin kata fo fan nadanda na banko dolo ay kuma kamol foko Banjul la ale halo lo dula mi yalon ko wala bala Gambia la karola jelemu Gambia la marali korda bungo nyinti fana Gambia la minister bundal fananu abunga babe be Banjul sata wala kono Banjul e jiaro fana ke Gambia la kono fengol lela wodo dalilo kama ning etol findita wari itata wandiya dandana banku dol to nyaka bol fe ila capital la haloto woto nimmo dol fana nata nan me yalon ko to kada wolle ya wol fana nyandale ye nyang ndel fana ya to me yalon ko wolem banjulde ako bari abe kala maloti nin banjul tar al hala o nyama mi yalon ko wole be molu borendila tolla karo nyinda ako ade famu banjulun kolti ade karanta banjulle nyin karamu mi yalon ko wole be nyim bayela nyati lingola memu muslim senior secondary school ti ate karonke nu woldo ako sanyi mo wucho ko na be banjul sade ko no jang wodo ning ala nada murundi banjul jang kage president ti anu president ya fanam tarik le soto date mi yalon ko anene man soto moy wole mo yelo president fe membe maralola ko boy ni carte fayo kono ako alay oke adela gara mo folodi pour ko fisamante ya soto ay dia mo fanange kayde ndi ko de nyim 2018 kada 2021 National Development Plan bankola nato pour yirwande kolu ako nyimbe wollel kono anu fanna mi yalon ko wole commencer wolen kaje ko kadinkiral ta kallo rol ke anen silo la karola choki nyole asisone anu safaro finance yirwa memo fanko bunda la karola de agamda ko ala kuma ko semmendi damento men kuma da beti wole mo banjulu ila dingol saje ko yeden bakilem fakile ya tare tema si nyoya men nene be baluri num banjulu kono jang danning sanyem wannem fulo nyimmina isafa ko gambia la maral wuce fulo kono mem first republic ti ako e nyanta murla wolto bayri sila koto kada sate kotolto anu mani gol ko trome e jamfandi fulo wolti ni wolli ni man sutiya woto mo jamalu beje wolu ni ka kanyang anu wasina sama malosima woto ako banyulun ko le kafu nyoma ka baglem fakri ya tamandi da maltema anu ay kafu fana mi alon ko abijang menno ka fako pour kakafu nyoma pour ka banjul jeko dula kiline mo kilwolem namu tahawal banjulte wol mo fenen ma ko kumada bage president Barrow la diamolo e keseta bage ay kunkulol fenan ay munku budewol tuje fufule fana man na ma be kono woto wodalilo kamala dron ala bibe ngo ala tatenne par ka fo bade ngol dron kuma kangol ni ma kangol do wolem kada bero nyilla afana mu ado dolti kaye ko men ko obero men belala woka taraje manku do e kamata man sero mole se a suude dare ko kono akayden le fanan ko sa embe tembo men do de fon verendinde jaloni forante madrom foka tantan lenten so ala baraka ba.
All right, viewers, we've come to the end of the gathering of the launching of the Banjul Rehabilitation Project. We thank you all for joining us throughout the event. We remind you that this event was brought to you live by iActor TV in collaboration
and Kerr Fatou in partnership with, of course, Kalilu.com. So we really want to thank our esteemed viewers.
Kalilu.com, you may say, if you are on the beach, you forgot you didn't have Coca-Cola or you want something,
just call them.
You can actually go to their website on your phone
and they will bring it to you
and buy.
And they will bring it to you.
Whatever.
So thank you very much, Kalilu.com, and thank you very much to Kerr Fatou and iAfrica TV for giving this live broadcast to our esteemed viewers both in the Gambia and in the diaspora. You can join us for the rest of the independence celebrations coming up next week. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Happy independence.
Adiara bake iko molmen yalon ko surtout ka ranyum bada na borin dol la dron momol la me yalon ko ka dol kana kumpa borola dol kada fonyo di ma nyine no ma dron ka je ko hakilo be tenku na nyaadi le nemol nyim banan jube o se sona yano oda Kalilu.com o be lorim men kam do wolen ka je ko momoro ndimbe dinkra o dinkra do dron de uda kana tare bala fen kana so do fana membantina ibe fam parla waran ke fantim banin ko le akol kam ka telefono ta ron ke muna fan nin julola na tara fan credit ko be mare bul asone abano dale pour la sula fe odron ite tol tekite ke wado do ete bajela fo ninga wolo le kundo kela kol sone andi wodo nyaayo biti lola fana ndolbe na le jang e dole be koma comme be na chino la dia dabal bondi la mi ala ko wore da panso fundini do wodo Kalilu.com mo tendrone njaro mbadi lela iAfrica television on nin Kerr Fatou sementu andro nyin kama lamin AFFS da bombe bolali ala hawa kono independent lungan senyo karasino yerenke ala baraka bage.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
Mkotole kodo kina. Bentata dulaw dilage duwo ko gosodo mbarata sa. Mbarata sa.
Nyamo be wonde duwo bala ba fam fala.
Muna wut.
Kabri khalilu.com nada mo data.
Ha?
Ikatara siri la suwo kono do yamo la fudo kono pici ciw. Ha? Message yo bone tubabu du. Phone credit, cash power. Ha? Manda wala de. Mani goto. Dulino. Ikatara siri la suwo kono do yasam online ron turu khalilu.com yasam mena fo la suwo kono. Patateje.
Ngo, nde woman ke na problème moti. Na problème mo money transfer ti. Wala na problème moti.
O money transfer mi dini hawji dan kada wala money transfer fo ete. Mo sa tara dunya dawo darande. Ase ko do kiye no le turu khalilu.com. Yasam mena la funo ya message yo seni la funo kono zim. Yeta bank min sudan le zim. Ya ko do ta zim. Yana si la suwo kono zim. Patateje.
Mbarugara. Abaraka baki. Ngo khalilu.com.
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 Manin kolko nimboro lo manjamfa ko matula bukalong inin khalilu.com ila dunia diata.
Hey ñewal ngay lek ni ñewal. Ci lu gaaw. Hey yo ñew na fi ci la ko bagane. Kiliba dang koy ci la bagane.
Bayla. Da ngay sét suma message bi ngir yalla.
Hey, bi ci dombi la de Bernard bu nekk Germany mo la sen cash power turu khalilu.com. Khalilu.com ma tur ak santala.
Yow ken mo la wax tur ak santala? Kolal ma rek yow xamuloo khalilu.com lu moy def ci dëkk bi.
Lan?
Sen mbokk la la wax ak ni mbolé ku nekk ci bitim réew muy Europe ak America. Da ngay mëna jëna chefun credit, cash power, money transfer yëpp ci khalilu.com.
Nga ma? Xana ne.
Am fofu la la waxal.
Weer koor bi ñëw.
Muy xew jamono yëpp da ngay mën a jënd online chaque mala nga jënd diwlin nga jënd pompiteer ak ñama ting si yëpp laa la waxal de groceries in totality indi ko ba sa bunti kër
xanaa ne
ko soo xamee ne tamit yow amuloo mbokk mbir réew comme sa machine da ngay toog fii nii rek www.khalilu.com mu ñëw indi la ko ba sa bunti kër
waaye Gambi yaa ngi am li yëpp
mu la ko waxee maa nga dugg si biir dugal sama kaas pawa bi may leen ma ko
Khalilu ya bari doole Khalilu ya bari doole Khalilu ya bari